Alright, before I get on to today's double trailer reaction, apologies for my messy hair. I don't know what to do to fix it. Now I'm wishing that I had my long hair back, but, after this, I don't know when you'll see this, either tonight or sometime later. I don't know. I have to edit this, and then my hype trailer for Daredevil Born Again, which I screen recorded some clips at work, which were in terrible quality, so I'm like rethinking, oh, maybe I should re-record them again, as I want them to have better quality. But also, I just got back from Walmart, and I technically was supposed to find something there to see if I was able to get it, because if my memory was correct, the lightsabers that Rylan and Dad got were from Walmart, but I didn't get my main objective. I mean, I got something Star Wars related, but I did not. So that's on me, but I did get something that I clearly could not wait 2 weeks to get, and that was, oh, I don't know. Wait a second. That's upside down. Shit. I got myself a shirt. Mostly because I don't think I brought one with me here. And got myself a little Lego set, which, guess how much this costed? 22 bucks! For a small-ass Lego set! And finally, after like, how many months now? December, January, I don't know anymore. After like probably 5, 6, 7 months or so, I bought a new Funko Pop. Because I think the last time I bought a Funko Pop was probably sometime in October. So that was like, okay, just to count. Okay, so about 7 months it's been since the only reason I didn't buy any Pops here is because I would have to mail them back. But it's Star Wars month and this movie comes out in 2 weeks, so I just had to get it. Plus, I got like 2 different Mandalorian Funko Pops back home. But I did get some important shit that I needed for drawings. That would be some new pens, which were not these kind. I was looking for a specific kind that had like the 10 or 8, but those were sold out apparently, so this is as close as I got. But also, this should definitely be useful, erasing stuff with pencil. Okay, now I got that shit out of the way. Hello everyone, welcome to the double trailer reaction. So, we got 2 trailers today. That would be for Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey and also Evil Dead Burn, which we'll get Evil Dead Burn first and then a week later The Odyssey. So we'll save The Odyssey best for last and start off with Evil Dead Burn, which, okay, I know I did a teaser trailer reaction like not that long ago. How long ago was that? That had to have been probably about 2 weeks ago, I think. But yeah, I did heard that they just released a teaser trailer announcing that, oh, we're expecting to get a full trailer soon, which, you know what? Why don't we just hit play on the trailer, shall we? Alright, here we go. Hitting play in 3, 2, 1. Oh, this is a Red Band trailer. Shit. Oh shit. Oh, they're missing fingers. Oh, that's a Deadite. From the creators of the horror classic. This July.
My grandfather believed the devil would return. If anyone read from the Book of the Dead,
Family is the root of all evil. Oh! god! Why does this movie look even more batshit crazier than the last one? Okay, yeah, that character is definitely not making out of that alive. I would be shocked if they're able to just walk that up, because oh my god! Alright, so I am somewhat of a fan of these movies. I enjoyed the original trilogy that Sam Raimi directed, which would be Evil Dead 2, and then Army of Darkness. Then there was the Evil Dead remake that came out in 2013, which was batshit crazy, but enjoyable. And then we had gotten Evil Dead Rise about 3 years ago, which, okay, I believe this is like the 6th movie we're now getting, while the next one, the 7th film in the franchise, would be Evil Dead Red, that I thought was going to be set to come out next year, but nope, it's coming out in 2028. But I had a somewhat okay time with Evil Dead Rise. Technically, that movie was going to be dumped on streaming, but then they decided to, like, you know what, let's put this into theaters. And it made bank at the box office, so I was happy that it got to be released in theaters, because it deserved to be on the big screen from what I had to sit through watching that movie. But yeah, with this coming out, I am going to finish my review series, since I've already reviewed the first, and I think that's probably about it. I've not discussed about my thoughts with 2, Army of Darkness, the remake, and then Evil Dead Rise. Which I'm curious if this is going to be taking place after Evil Dead Rise. I don't know. I'm not caught up with the timeline. But with how I felt with the last movie, I gave that like a 7 or 7.5 out of 10. I enjoyed it. I just wasn't happy about certain stuff that happened. And it's not even criticism. It's just me like feeling bad that some of the family members got turned into deadites. And it looks like that may happen here once again with these folks who touched the Deadite book? Wait, what is it called again? The Book of the Dead? I don't even know. Oh my god. But for some reason, I am somewhat excited for this movie. I don't know why. I mean, I enjoyed the last teaser trailer they released, which had me pretty pumped. And yeah, this was supposed to come out July 24th, but it got pushed up 2 weeks early, so this is coming out on the 10th of July, the same day as we're getting the live-action Moana movie. But yeah, I expect a quadruple review of me reviewing the previous entry, since I've only reviewed the first movie. But yeah, expect a quadruple review of me reviewing the previous entry, since I've only reviewed the first movie, as I have yet to talk about my thoughts with Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness, the Evil Dead remake that came out in 2013, and Evil Dead Rise. As for this, you're probably going to get half a movie vlog, half a movie review, or just mostly a review, because lately I'm not sure why. I've just not been doing much movie vlogs like I've used to. But alright, next trailer would be Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey that comes out about a week later after Evil Dead Bird. But let's just cut the chit chat and hit play on the official trailer, since I think we've only gotten, well, mostly one. There's only 2 I could think of, but one of them's not like on YouTube because it was theater exclusive, and that would be like our first look at the Odyssey when it was being played in front of Jurassic World Rebirth last summer. But holy shit, this movie's coming out in like 2 months from now. But let's just hit play on the official trailer in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, yo.
Tell me what you remember. A wife. A son.
Tom Holland! Spider-Man!
And then, we won the war.
Oh, Punisher, John Bernthal.
Help me go home.
From Christopher Nolan.
This is a household waiting for a master.
The Batman, Rob Pattinson.
I want you to choose me.
Ah, Catwoman, Anna Hathaway.
Coming back. No, he's not.
Holy shit! Is that?
What would he do if he came back here to find all these shooters in his house? You're pining for a daddy. You didn't even know. Maximus never went bastard.
Oh damn! Are these two gonna be going at it again?
Do you see? My dad is coming home. And your vengeance. Bringing it all.
On July 17th. Holy shit!
I need everyone in this party dead. I can still save them.
You're a man who needs to control his fate. But he cannot control this.
That world is gone.
Dude. Holy shit. I gotta say, I'm not even sure what is the best movie that Christopher Nolan has directed, as I've only have seen the Dark Knight trilogy and Tenet and then Oppenheimer. Now, I really enjoyed Oppenheimer, as that was one of my favorite movies to come out from 2013, but from what I've seen here, by the time I see this in theaters, hopefully in IMAX, I'm either gonna have Oppenheimer or the Odyssey at my number one for my ranking list if I were to rank his filmography, as I have yet to check out his other movies like Interstellar, along with Inception. But yeah, this is another movie that's on my most anticipated list for 2026, and it's being directed by Christopher Nolan because he's become one of my favorite directors ever since, probably the Dark Knight trilogy. I don't know. I mostly like how he films his movies, as he doesn't use much CGI. He goes full practical with everything, like, for example, bringing a freaking Cyclops into this. How is he able to bring those things back from the dead? Okay, but jokes aside, though, it's how he films his stuff practically and barely use any CGI or special effects. I don't know. All I've known is just that he barely uses CGI, or actually, no, he's not a fan of CGI. He doesn't like using it in his movies. But yeah, Christopher Nolan is one of the best working directors in Hollywood, and another reason why I'm excited is because of the cast in this movie. It is stacked! Once again, if not, it's probably a lot more stacked than the last cast for Oppenheimer. But yeah, as of me recording this, you have not seen my most anticipated movies for the summer of 2026. I have yet to add that, which, son of a bitch. But in that video, I mentioned that by the time this is coming out, me and my family are going to be going somewhere, so hopefully I am able to watch this in IMAX. I must see this in IMAX. Then again, we shall see what will happen, because I don't know what's going to happen in July. For all I know, I could be heading back home by the end of this month, and I'd watch Spider-Man Brand New Day with Jaden back home. Unless I am able to watch Spider-Man Brand New Day with my brother here. Who knows? We shall see. And why am I saying that? I don't know. Anything could happen by the end of this month. But I guess we shall see, because I don't know at this point. I can't see the freaking future. With that being said, that's my adult trailer reaction for two new trailers we've gotten today, which would be Evil Dead Burn. They'll be hitting theaters July 10th, 2026. And then a week later, we shall get Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey in theaters July 17th, 2026. Hope you guys enjoyed my adult trailer reaction, and stay tuned for my Daredevil videos, as I'm going to try to make a hype trailer, as I've screen recorded some clips, but I could, like, cave in on screen recording better quality, because it's just, they were not in good quality. I like to have them in HD quality, but stay tuned for my hype trailer on the finale, and then my finale reaction either tonight or most likely tomorrow morning. But as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.